Alright, this week our class writing goal is we are learning to use different sentence lengths. Now we haven't looked at sentence lengths before, but we have looked at using different sentence beginnings. Now we know that when we were using our ICE-based sentence starters, that they were only effective if we started each sentence differently. So this week is sort of the same, but we're not going to look at our sentence beginnings. We're going to be looking at the length of our sentences. We want to make sure that we're not using all short sentences or all really long sentences. Okay, so we're going to look at a few examples together. Here's an example of a piece of writing that has sentences that are all exactly the same length. I'm going to read it out loud and you have a little bit of a listen to see what it sounds like when you don't vary the sentence lengths. This sentence has 5 words. Here are 5 more words. 5-word sentences are fine, but lots together become dull. Listen to what is happening. The writing is getting boring. The sound of it drones. It's like a stuck record. We need some variety. So you can hear when you listen to that, just like with your sentence beginnings, if you're doing the same thing all the time, it gets really, really boring for the reader to listen to. So we're going to practice looking at some short sentences, medium sentences and long sentences on the next page together. Righto, now we're going to look at an example that has different sentence lengths in it. I want you to listen carefully when I read it out loud to see how different it sounds to the example that we just listened to. Okay, now listen. I change the sentence length and I create music. Music. The writing sings. It has a rhythm like a song as it hums in my ears. I use short sentences and I use sentences that are medium length. And sometimes, just sometimes, when I know that the reader is ready, I use a beautifully long sentence that stands out and says, listen to me, I'm important. So that piece of writing sounds quite different, and it's because the sentence lengths are different. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to highlight and see if we can look at what lengths they've used. Okay, so we can see they've got some short sentences here. We've got some more short sentences here. Okay, we've also got some medium length sentences. And right at the end there, we've got this beautifully long sentence that they've used. Okay, so you can see when you are looking at this piece of writing as well that they've got a short sentence, then a medium, then a short, another short, a medium sentence again, another short one, a medium sentence again, and they've finished it off with a long sentence. So the whole time they're mixing it up so that the reader doesn't quite know what they're going to get. It's not like that first one where every single sentence had 5 words in it and it gets so boring to listen to. You have to surprise the reader a little bit. Okay, so when you are working on your writing this week, you're going to be thinking about the length of your sentences. You can count the words if you want to. Okay, like in the first sentence here, we've got, there's 2 words, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 words in that one, 1, then 3, 12, you know, and so on. Okay, so you can actually look at your writing by counting the sentences like that, but otherwise, just have a bit of a look at them, listen to how your writing sounds, and see if you can use a mixture of short sentences, medium sentences, and then a really nice long sentence every once in a while. Okay, that is your goal for your writing this week. We're not going to completely forget about our sentence beginnings, but our whole class focus is our sentence lengths.